What's up guys, it's Gaming here bringing you a look at Resogun, one of the PS4's launch titles that is brought to you by the same guys that made Super Stardust HD for the PlayStation 3, which was easily my favourite PSN game for the PS3, and this was an instant must-buy for me because of that game. It's currently free on PlayStation Plus, so you should definitely all get it, and even when it's not free on PlayStation Plus, you still definitely get this because it's an amazing game. So moving on to the gameplay, you can see that there are 3 different ships that you can pick from when you're playing through the game. There's Nemesis, which is fast but not very powerful. You've got Ferox, which is straight in the middle. He's not the fastest, then he's not the most powerful. And then you've got Phobos, which is the slowest ship, but he's the most powerful. The game is split into 5 different levels, as you can see here. Each one consisting of 3 different phases, or 4 if you include the boss at the end. And here is the control system for the game. Very simple. It's a twin stick shooter, if you haven't seen any gameplay for this. And basically your main goal is to just survive till the end of the level, destroy all the bosses, but during the game they have these things called keepers, which is there's different versions of keepers. The first version you saw me kill at the beginning there, which were those enemies that were highlighted in green, and then once you do the objective for the keeper, which, like I said, there's multiple ones, it releases one of these humans that are in the boxes, and what you need to do is grab the human and take him up to one of the 2 portals that are on either side of the map. And when you do that, you get bonuses. So you either get points, an extra bomb, a power up for your overdrive, and lives, I think, is the other one. And yeah, they're not required to complete the level. You don't have to save all the humans, but it's simply there for those extra power-ups and extra things that will help you hopefully get through the levels. Here you can see a different type of keeper. This is one that scrolls around in a path, and if you're not quick enough, those line of enemies are going to go out of the screen and you won't be able to save the human. There's also other ones that require you to kill enemies in a certain order. And there's also ones that require you to have a certain multiplier. So, say, I don't think it's on this level that it requires you to have a certain multiplier. I think it starts on the 2nd level. But you have to say, like, have a 5 times multiplier for a human to unlock. Otherwise, you don't get the human. And the multiplier goes up by, as you can see, by 0.01 every time you kill an enemy. And if you don't kill an enemy quickly enough, as you can see, it started to flash yellow, and then it would go to red, and then you would lose the multiplier completely. And depending what difficulty you're playing on, depends on how quickly that multiplier disappears. So, like, this is on experience, so it goes down not too quickly, but it's still you still want to find an enemy pretty quickly to keep the multiplier going. But if you play on veteran, which I've tried a couple of times, I didn't get too far in it, but I tried it a couple of times. Your multiplier goes down very quickly in that, and as you can see, the multiplier doesn't just start dropping slowly, you lose it completely. It's not like it goes down by 0.1 every time or whatever. So if we take a look at the ship here, as you can see, there is a circle around it. The bottom bar represents your overdrive, which is your special gun, if you like, which basically just wipes out everything that you're aiming at. And you build that meter back up by collecting these green pellet things that you're seeing floating around. And the blue bar up the top is for your boost. Now, if you just do a little bit of boost, so you know the bar doesn't go all the way down, then it will start recharging pretty quickly. But if you keep going all the way till it fully depletes, then it takes a couple of seconds for it to cool down for it to start charging back up again. And obviously if you are playing as one of the other two ships, either Phobos or the other one, I can't remember the name, Nemesis, that was it. With Nemesis it would obviously start cooling down and going back up more quickly than if you were Phobos. The bar right at the bottom represents how far into the level you are, and as you can see I am getting up to the boss stage now, because I'm right near the end of the bar. Now that right there was a bomb, which, as you know, as you would expect, wipes out everything on the screen. And we'll see the here is the overdrive that I was talking about, which wipes out everything. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And obviously here is the boss right now, because we're at the end of the level. And obviously with each of the higher difficulties, the bosses get more difficult, more complex to destroy. So on easy, the boss would be firing nearly as much bullets at you as it is on this one. And also in easy, it doesn't fire these lasers at you when you're in this inside inner circle part. What I was going to say about the game, apart from that, is an awesome game, like I've already said. Oh, one thing is that this always looks really cool when you complete a level. The entire scenery just explodes into particles and looks amazing. It also does it when you die as well, which also looks really good, but you don't really want to die just to look at the particles. And as you can see, once you complete a level, you have different bonus points that you can get for surviving, getting all the humans, having a high multiplier when you finish, and other stuff like that. So yeah, the only other thing I can tell you is that, I mean, it's not a big thing really, but as you know, if you have a PS4, the DualShock 4 has a speaker in its in the controller, and where you're hearing "Save the Last Humans" and "Keep It Detected," that actually comes out the controller. Now you can turn this the volume down and turn it off on the speaker, so it comes out on the TV, which is really good. But you know, it's just a little feature which is in there if you want to use it. I don't, because I don't really see the point of having a speaker in the controller. It's just annoying, really. You know, if you want to do some late night gaming, you don't want to hear some random voice coming out of the controller and potentially waking someone up if they're a light sleeper, you know. So as you can see, this is the second level now, and it's already starting to get a bit more hectic than what it was on the first level. You got a lot more enemies shooting bullets at you, and yeah, when you get to the final level, as you would expect, it gets pretty difficult. Even on easy, it was not too tough, but I did die a few times. But yeah, other than that, I guess that is it. This game is amazing. You should definitely get it, whether you get it now when it's free on PlayStation Plus, or whether it's in, like, say, 6 months time when it costs like 10-15 quid, whatever it's going to cost when it's off PlayStation Plus. But yeah, this game is amazing. It's definitely a must-have for the PS4, and yeah, it's an amazing game. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.